This is the BenQ BL2480. This is the BenQ BL2480. I believe BL might actually stand for, I sometimes think that BL actually stands for budget line, but it's actually backlight monitor. This costs about £140 on Amazon at the moment. It's a 24-inch screen, as you might have guessed, and it features some technology. For example, something. HDMI, full HD 1080p, edge-to-edge bezel, and I think that's a blue light filter. So maybe this is the flicker-free something, I don't exactly know. No, the flicker-free is advertised up here, and it's IPS LED, and then just to round it all off, down here we have HDMI and DisplayPort certified. So let's get into it. Inside the box we have an HDMI cable, which is, well, a standard HDMI cable. We have a fairly standard UK power adapter, 3-pin there and 3 pins there, kettle style. We have a little booklet with a CD-ROM for reading, and we have a European adapter. We also have some bits of a stand. And these are mounted to one of these and one of those that click together very simply, screw in place very tightly, and sit there very neatly. There's a yeah, that's right. On the back here we have a locking mechanism that we pop up, and then we can pull this off to put our cables in and keep them out of the way and out of trouble. They go in there and come out here. Rather swish. And on here we have a bit of a design, just a grippy design. Make it a little bit less boring than just plain plastic. And then we have the screen, which has a little sensor down here for detecting daylight frequencies, or daylight light intensities and that sort of thing. Over here we have a power rating. We can say this is rated A, not quite A+, A++, or A+++. It's getting a bit silly there. They're going to have to just start changing, lowering the alphabet, or what they expect. Speaker grills here, and there's one on the other side here, and we also have some buttons there for the on-screen display. Port-wise, we have a power port there, an HDMI and a display port, a VGA, microphone and headphone socket. There's a Kensington lock over here on the corner. And that simply fits on like that. And we have a display. So we can adjust it that way. We cannot raise it up. We cannot tilt it, or swivel it, sorry. We can tilt it. That's about it. A bit limited maybe, but what are you gonna do? And we have a wall mount on the back here, and then the BenQ logo up there under some protective plastic. All looks very nice. It's actually quite a nice compact little screen. Actually, while we're on the topic of the BLs, I recently reviewed the BL27, the bigger brother of this, and I noted that whilst it's frameless, it's not exactly edge to edge. And here you can see there's a lot less of a gap between the panel and the edge of the screen. It is maybe about 4 millimeters, 3 or 4 millimeters from this bit of plastic into the edge here where the panel finishes. Then there's this gap here, which would usually be under a fold of plastic, protective plastic, but for design they take it away. But calling it edge to edge is something I always take exception to, because it's not quite edge to edge. Alright, so if you have any questions or anything you want me to test in particular with this BenQ, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to try and include it if I get it in time. And give us a wee thumbs up if you fancy. And other than that, take care.